Ka-ching! Check out the salaries of country leaders, from $1 to more than $2 million. Okay, other people's salaries always raise curiosity, and presidents' and prime ministers' ones are no exception. Actually, they are far from being secret. Let's find out how much money do some of the most powerful people in the world earn right now. Donald Trump, President of the U.S. $1 a year. Donald Trump rejected his presidential salary of $400,000 a year, which would have made it $33,000 a month and $1,095 a day. Instead, he established his annual salary to be just $1 for each working year, because he can't get less by law. The personal fortune of the current U.S. president is $3 billion, so he can afford to work without remuneration. Before Trump, Herbert Hoover and John F. Kennedy worked free of charge. It's worth mentioning that the minimum monthly wage in the USA is $1,160. Petro Poroshenko, President of Ukraine, $12,220 a year. The President of Ukraine earns $12,220 a year. It's $1,018 for every month and $33 for every day. According to Forbes, Petro Poroshenko is the sixth richest person in Ukraine. His fortune is almost $1.3 billion. Allegedly, in 2017, the whole amount of president's salary was spent on charity. The minimum monthly wage in Ukraine is $133. Xi Jinping, President of People's Republic of China, $20,500 a year. Xi Jinping earns a modest $20,593 a year. That's $1,716 a month and $56 a day. He's actually had this salary since 2015, when it was increased by 62%. The leader of the PRC, his wife, and his daughter don't own any businesses, but the fortune of his close relatives is estimated at $376 million. If we're talking about China, the minimum wage there is $150 to $300, depending on each province's laws. Sauli Niinisto, President of Finland, $146,700 a year. The president of one of the wealthiest countries in the world, who has been re-elected for his second term, earns $146,700 annually. That makes it $12,225 a month and $402 a day. The minimum monthly wage in Finland is not limited by law and, according to different sources, is approximately $2,000. Vladimir Putin, President of Russia, $151,000 a year. The famous Russian president, who was named the most influential person in the world in 2016 by Forbes magazine, earns $151,032 annually. That's $12,586 a month and $414 a day. In 2015, the president decided to take a 10% pay cut on his salary. Nowadays, the minimum monthly wage in Russia equals $141. Theresa May, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, $198,500 a year. This leading lady rules the country in a strict manner and earns $198,509 annually. That's $16,542 a month and $544 a day. She is also fond of shoes. She has an enormous collection, and each pair is kept in a transparent box so she doesn't have to waste time searching for the necessary shoes. The minimum monthly wage in the UK is $1,569. Emmanuel Macron, President of France, $211,500 a year. The salary of France's youngest president is $211,530, which is $17,628 a month and $580 a day. Before his political career, Macron was very successful in the banking industry. He even received the nickname of the Mozart of finance, and his commissions are estimated at more than $1 million a year. In France, the minimum monthly wage is $1,758. Jimmy Morales, President of Guatemala, $232,000 a year. An ex-comedian and actor, Jimmy Morales, President of Guatemala, is the highest-paid leader among Latin American countries with a salary of $231,000 a year. That makes it $19,300 a month and $634 a day. After becoming the president, he fulfilled his campaign promise and gave away 60% of his salary to charity. Today, the minimum monthly wage in Guatemala is approximately $200. Angela Merkel, Chancellor of Germany, $263,000 a year. Angela Merkel's salary is $263,000 annually. Basically, she earns $22,000 every month and $720 every day. She declined to live in an administrative housing and just lives in a 5-story building in central Berlin. The minimum monthly wage in Germany equals $1,780. Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, $267,000 a year. The salary of the Canadian Prime Minister is $267,415 a year. That's $22,285 for every month and $733 for every day. Last year, he had holidays in the Bahamas, which were paid for by his millionaire friend, Prince Karim Aga Khan. This caused a political scandal and suspicions that the prince influences the political situation in Canada. Trudeau issued an apology and promised to be more careful in the future. The minimum monthly wage in Canada depends on the law of each province, but on average, it is $1,400. Malcolm Turnbull, Prime Minister of Australia, $403,700 a year. The Prime Minister of Australia, Malcolm Turnbull, earns $403,745 annually. More specifically, it's $33,645 a month and $1,106 a day. He decided not to decline his salary as Donald Trump did, though he is a multimillionaire himself. He used to be a banker and businessman. The minimum monthly wage in Australia is established to be $1,900. Doris Leuthard, President of the Swiss Confederation, $437,000 a year. The position of the president in Switzerland is only formal, and the person is elected from the ministers for a 1-year term. The salary of Doris Leuthard, who holds the presidential post for the second time, is $437,000 a year. It's $36,000 a month and $1,200 a day. This salary equals the salaries of all the other ministers. The minimum wage in Switzerland is not limited by law. Only Canton and Neuchâtel has it, and it's $20 per hour. Lee Hsien Loong, Prime Minister of Singapore, earns $2.2 million a year. Lee Hsien Loong inherited the post of Prime Minister from his father, Lee Kuan Yew, thanks to whom Singaporean economics made a rapid start. The son continues the politics of his father. He has the highest salary among all the leaders in the world. It's $2.2 million a year. That makes it $147,000 a month and $7,350 a day. The premier himself thinks that his salary is fair and realistic. The total budget of the country's government, which includes 31 people, is $53 million annually. Lee Hsien Loong's salary used to be even bigger, but due to popular discontent, it was reduced by 36%. But the Prime Minister still earns more than the heads of Canada, Austria, Switzerland, Belgium, Russia, and Australia put together. The minimum monthly wage in Singapore is not limited by law. By unofficial data, it is approximately $1,000. So, what do you think about those numbers? Are they fair in your opinion? Tell us in the comments section below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel if you want to stay on the bright side of life with us. Until next time,